the platform at eVirtual, and there you will find a document with the guidelines, with the project, and I take that information and put in this presentation to be more specific. Okay, so the final project is a technological innovation proposal for a company based on the technological trends of 2026. Okay, the purpose of this final project is that you present a formal document that shows the company's strategy technology plan according all the knowledge acquired during the course, okay, and according your career, right? So as we have specific objectives, because we want that you guys link the business vision and the competitive strategy with the technology vision in order to achieve strategic improvements in organization, identify the problem, need, and opportunity of a technological proposal in a hypothetical company, okay? We want that you analyze a company according to its value chain and its primary and support activities, and identify the scope or different information technologies in the company that you are working, okay, as a team. Then, with that information, you are going to generate value proposal based on information technologies to contribute for the vision, mission, objectives about the company under study, all right? And define in a formal document the strategic plan project based on information technology. Any question at this point?
No questions.
No
It's all
question.
crystal clear.
Okay, good. Well, what is the next? Well, the first part is to form the teams, but in this case, guys, you're already organized in teams. Remember the same teams that you were working during the course. You're going to continue working on this project together, okay? And we have there team number 1, Julian, Ana Cristina, Carlos, Eduardo. Team number 2, Joel, Nomar, José Carlos, Alejandro. Team 3, Luis Roberto, Jesús Alberto, Daniel Gutiérrez, Sebastián Martínez. Team 4, Adriana, Pedro, Luisa Fernanda, and Oribiel. And team number 5, José Karim, Jesús Francisco, Diego Valenzuela, and Jesús René. Okay, so you are already organized in teams, so we don't have any problem with that. Second part of this project, you are going to select a company, guys, okay, an existing company. This company can be local, national, or international. Whatever you want is your decision. You're going to select one existing company because that company will be your referential frame, okay? You're going to analyze the vision, the mission of the company, the value chain of this company, the primary processes, secondary processes, etc., etc. Okay, you are going to take this company as a reference because you are going to create a new company of that specific sector of the company. All right. So on this case, imagine that I am an investor, sorry, and I want to invest in a new company, and I go with you and tell you, guys, I want to create a company. Help me. And you are going to be that person that you're going to create everything about the company, okay? So that is the second point, the company selection. You're going to analyze to take the referential frame for that company. And with that information, you're going to create your new company, okay? Number 3, company analysis. You're going to take the mission, the vision, how this company is structured, about to take decisions in different levels, etc., etc. Okay, I want that you investigate more about the processes. You're going to identify the key processes of the company, and then apply the Porter's value chain model to identify primary and support activities for that company. And at the end, you're going to analyze strengths, weakness, threats, and opportunities in a digital SWOT, okay? That is the purpose. You're going to create a digital SWOT of the company with all this information, okay? So remember, you're going to take the framework company, that existing company, to create the new one. And the new one, you're going to create a mission, vision, the structure of organization, processes, value chain, and digital zone, etc., etc. Okay. Then we have here the part number 4 of this final project specifications. We have the technological innovation proposals. Okay, as you remember, on week number 9, guys, in teams, was assigned to your team a technology, because we wanted to investigate about this technology and explain what it's talking about with this technology, right? So on this case, we have here all the technological, the technology survey trends: agentic AI, post-quantum cryptography, spatial computing, etc., etc. Okay, so you are going to analyze what kind of technology is relevant to your company, your new company, and select 2 of that technological innovation and how you can use it for your creation about the company. Okay, so you are going to explain how you can implement these technologies and create a new competitive advantage through others. Okay, so this is the purpose. For that reason, guys, on week number 9, I ask you that you investigate about this and create an educational video with the with these technologies. All right. So at the end of this part, I am going to check some things about the platform at eVirtual, where you are going to upload the video, because I want that all of your classmates know these different technologies. Okay. Well, any question at this point?
Not to share, all good.
No questions.
Good, guys. Thank you. Well, and the part number 5 in your project is a technological innovation. But in this case, how you're going to implement the plan of that technological innovation. The first one is that you're going to create a specific objectives, like SMART. Okay, specific, measurable, achievable, achievable, sorry, relevant, and time bound to, or the deadline to each part of the implementation process plan. All right, then you are going to describe the necessary resources. You're going to identify what kind of resources the new company needs, and you're going to adopt this technology, and you're going to organize in 3: technological, human, and financial. Okay, the 3 things we needed. And with this information, is specifically with the part number 2, necessary resources, you're going to create a table with the following content: the resource, a specification, and the estimated cost. Okay, don't forget that you're going to give all the information for the investor. Okay, and then the part 3 of this implementation plan is the implementation schedule. Okay, you are going to divide the project in phases: phase 1, initial diagnosis; phase number 2, planning and resource acquisition; phase number 3, development and configuration, sorry; phase number 4, the pilot test and to make adjustments; phase number 5, total implementation; and phase number 6, evaluation and maintenance. Okay, with these phases, you are going to create a Gantt chart with these stages, okay, of the project. Any question at this? Okay. The part number 4 of this implementation plan is that you're going to create KPIs, or key performance indicators. Okay, that you're going to create these KPIs according to operational efficiency, according to the cost, according to the productivity, the data security, because as you know, we're exposed to incidents with cybersecurity, etc., etc. So you're going to create these KPIs according this, and don't forget to create the implementation time. Okay, it's important. So at the end, we want that you present on your project a table with indicators and KPIs description and goals. Okay. And at the end of this implementation plan, we have the risk analysis. We want that you describe the potential problems. I mean, you need to identify these problems and how you can mitigate with different strategies established. Okay, so with this, you're going to create a table with risk, impact, probability, and solution. And the part number 6 of this implementation plan is a budget and require investment. You need to present the cost to justify the financial viability of the proposal. Okay, you need to present evidence on how you got the budget of the investment, and you are going to put that evidence on the annex section. Okay, if you say in your project, oh, in this project we need this kind of technology and the cost is this quantity. Okay, so you're going to call to the to this company that offer this technology, and you're going to estimate the cost. How many money do you need to this? And once that you have this budget, you're going to paste it in your job. All right. I mean, I imagine that you are going to create this company, and you're going to do it in a real life. All right. So that is the reason that we need that. And the part number 6 of the project, we don't have anymore in the implementation plan. We have now on the part number 6, that is ethical and sustainability considerations. I want that you include in your job the environmental impact to evaluate the ecological footprint and implementation about these different strategies using the new technology. How we want that you present an analysis about social implications, including workforce impact and community effects. And the new part is, I know that you can use artificial intelligence, right? I know that you use that and you can use it. We don't have any problem, but we are going to include in your job how you can use or how do you use these AI technologies, okay, to development this project, okay? And we want that you consider it to explain us on the final project how you can use the artificial intelligence in your project. What do you do with the artificial intelligence? What other things don't, etc., etc. Okay, that is a new one. And the conclusions, we want that you write an analysis about this project, about the business benefits, such the impact, the profits, increase in sales, improvement service, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so this is the project, guys. What do you think about this?